What's going on, everybody? Go ahead and get this business started here. Billy, Ludru, Shadow PQ, what up? Anyway, gonna do some C5. Some C5 runs for the nation. So anybody having trouble getting up to that C5 point, feel free to hop on in and join me from the Steam group. Sidewalk Hero, what up? What you guys up to today? I actually overslept a bit. I've only been awake for about 20 minutes. I stayed up way too late. Oh, great. And here we go with the matchmaking issues. Fantastic. Let's try this again here. Anyway, anybody in that Chaos 3, Chaos 4 realm or whatever, of course you're not going to get Chaos 5 gear unless you've got some Chaos 3 and Chaos 4 gear already. Man, the matchmaking currently is just painful. Everything is just so slow. I hope Trendy gets that addressed here quickly. Oh, it's scary as hell if you're in C2 gear there, Ludru. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? So, same as before, I'm going to do two runs and then reform the group. Groups will drop, as there is that current matchmaking problems. So anyone that does get dropped, sorry, it's life. Nothing I can do about it. So anyway, we're just gonna... I don't even really remember. It hasn't been that long. But I don't remember my C5 builds too well. Something going on with YouTube chat today, maybe. Oh, there we go. There's Blake. What up, Blake? I was gonna say, usually YouTube chat is just on a roll by now, but just getting started. Anyway, yeah, and for those of you that asked, the reason I'm doing full builds is I want to do builds that that people can use on their own. So, oh, there's going to be some Flamars in the mix there, PCT. I ain't worried about no geodes. Oh, you know what? That's bad. Bad. What am I doing? Has it really been that long? Not double dipping on my Flamars? Good Lord. What's going on there, Daniel, Pavel, Sebastian, Phil? I played Cube World quite a bit before there, Psycho Billy. I'll definitely play it again. I had a lot of fun with it. I know there's been updates lately, but the development has just been really slow, you know? I mean, you're aware of that. Everybody who's played it is aware of it. And here comes the overkill. Let's see. Might as well throw some in here too, huh? Why not? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely... Cube World was definitely a really fun game. It's to the point now where I should probably take another look. I'm wondering, did my characters... Were they saved server side, or were they only saved locally? If they're saved locally, I'm going to have to start over again. Let's see, we got a whole bunch of mana left. I think we're actually all good. Yeah, like I said, Lubru, I'm not doing anything to try to do some sort of challenge or whatever. I'm trying to use builds that people can use. Someone in Chaos 4 gear isn't going to be able to do bees only, so I'm not going to be doing any builds like that. What's going on there? I blurry. You can join me from the Steam group. Please hit G too, guys. I'm not going to be answering in-game questions, by the way. So if anyone asks me questions in-game, I don't look at that while I'm streaming. I've got 2 different sets of chat going, one for YouTube and one for Twitch. So I won't be looking at any in-game chat. Look at this Cookie Binger and Omni got me DPSing on a Huntress. What the heck? Chanam, what's going on? Yeah, PCT, you gotta join on all of the wave 4s and kill the geode for me, please. Get that one? There we go. Yeah, exact same thing, Phil. A medallion with rate, range, and power transfer. Or actually, that's not true. Or you're talking about for the DPS. Yeah, the DPS using the exact same setup. The problem I have really with the Huntress DPS is the best DPS seems to almost always be that scatter shot, and I just cannot stand that shot type. It's my least favorite shot type by far. And that just is really, really irritating. Yeah, Flamars will stack there. Hudson. Well, sadly, PCT, even with your super hot medallion, I bet my Flamars still hit harder than yours. Just because of the ascension gap. Gonna have to change those sounds back at some point, I think. Yeah, nothing's even making it out of this entrance. Doesn't appear. I'm sure the Lady Orcs are still running through. You guys with your fancy schmancy medallions. Whatever. Yeah, the Huntress can be mean, that's for sure. And I still enjoy playing on the EV2 more. Just being on the fly and, you know, stuff like that. But I gotta at least get a set of gear on the Huntress, you know. Gotta at least get the gears. They've added some really, really basic new things in Cube World over the last couple of years. But they haven't put a lot in yet. That I'm aware of, anyway. Now, granted, I haven't played it in 2 years. Like I said, I'm kind of wondering if the characters are stored server side, because, I mean, my mage, I think, was like level 300-ish, something like that. That was a lot of grinding. I was rocking the old water mage. I enjoyed that one, being able to heal and DPS down the baddies. Oh, that sucks, you know. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Got the flu. That is no fun at all. That is for sure. Let's see, let's get this lane a little healthier. Actually, that's pretty damn healthy. Is there any other way there, PCT? Overkilling for the win. Yeah, Cube World has been, it's been a while since. Now, there's some, isn't there like a quest system or something in now, which wasn't really in before? They had the, I guess the quests were in the last time I played. Jetfire, the King, thank you very much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I watch Wooly and Sarah's Twitter posts. There just hasn't been a whole ton of info, unfortunately. Had you a warrior. Very nice. Cube World is one of those games where I don't know, maybe it's all in my head, but for some reason I think it will be more enjoyable with playing with a controller. I don't know why. I just kind of get that feeling. Uh-oh, we got siege rollers. Better get me some healing here. Wrecked. I don't have it all geared out there, Marquis, but I can already tell you the answer. I'm going to like the EV2 better. The Huntress needs something special movement related. You know, being able to double jump or fly or something like that would, in my opinion, make the Huntress a lot more enjoyable to play. When you have, you know, when you have like the Monk double jumping and EV2 flying around, you know, the Huntress feels a little bland compared to that, to be honest with you. But, I mean, even in my undergeared state, still getting the job done. I can put out, you know, 500,000 DPS or something with the wrong, with all the wrong equipment and a crappy weapon. So, it's not too terrible as far as the raw numbers, but that's usually the least of my concern. The fun factor should always come number one, not the number on the dummy. In my opinion, anyway. So I definitely put my own personal enjoyment over what the target dummy tells me. Tell you the thing I'm most excited about, I think, as far as upcoming games, is probably Terraria Otherworld, to be honest with you. Now, I know that could probably be quite a while till it's released still, but that is definitely going to be a fun one. I'm not even going to look, because I know it's going to be legendary medallions all day long. 60 ups in Chaos 5. So I'm not going to take even the slightest peek at them. And I don't need any shards anymore, so considering you get, what, 30 times the money off of a shard for not unwrapping it. Yeah, Terraria Otherworld's had major problems. I mean, they just switched to another, they got another development company working on it. So, I mean, I don't know. It depends on where they're starting, I guess. If they're starting from scratch, which I doubt they are, but if they're starting over again, then it'll take forever for it to come out. But if they're starting, if they're taking the existing work that's been done and building on that, then it won't be as bad. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to do 2 runs, then I'll drop group, and another group can join up. But yeah, I'm not really sure what, as far as upcoming games, I mean, there's a lot of early access titles that I'm playing right now that is really, really fun. You know, Subnautica just got an update. The Long Dark is going to be getting an update soon. Both of those games are pretty darn fun, and I'm gonna follow them all the way through release for sure. And I still, Destiny 2, I probably won't play, T-Man, to be honest with you. I'm not positive. I mean, I played the original. I played Destiny with some friends from work. Yep, and there we go. The bug. Alright, well, looks like we'll be rotating the groups more frequently. So, if that's going to be the case... I've never really got into the Call of Duty games at all. I always like the Battlefield games more than Call of Duty. I know some people will agree and other people will think that's blasphemous, but... but a new Call of Duty game definitely does not excite me at all. I mean, I'm sure Destiny 2 is going to be a good game. I've got a lot of real-life friends that are going to play it for sure, but I probably won't. As far as some of the bigger box titles like that, I'm still just insanely disappointed in The Division and how it turned out. Now, I haven't played it since the survival updates and all that stuff, so I don't know really what the current state of the game is. Oh, nice. Great job. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let this one fall. They left me all kinds of time to build that one. I'm not the one who hit G. Or it got that G bug, I bet. Somebody popped in and didn't have the loading screen. You have to join this group chat up in the top right corner of the Steam group, their house. And then you could just join on anybody in that group chat. Well, for those of you that have been asking me, this is why I haven't been doing mini runs in the Steam group lately. Because it just takes so long in between matches just to get another match. It's just so rare these days that you can actually continue and continue. In fact, I'm just going to disconnect and start over here. Well, the group keeps dropping, Unicorn. You don't need no C5 gear there, Unicorn. No, just first come, first serve their house. I just let, you know, I don't want to be the group police, you know. So I do 2 runs and drop group, and I hope everybody's got enough common courtesy in the next player to not just rejoin right away. Because, of course, the people with the lowest ping get in first. That's just how it ends up working. Let's see. We'll go with the PDT-ness here. Haha, unicorn. Unicorn in the group for the fat loots, huh? If you hit tab there, no swear, and then just type disconnect. That's the console command for going back out to the title screen, basically. Let's see. Trying to do a build that I would have done back in C5. Everybody with their, but what about the EMP orcs? Unicorn, you should know by now. Don't build your stuff in a straight line and EMP orcs won't hit all your stuff. Nothing too complex there. If you scatter your stuff all around, EMP orcs are a non-issue. Let me see, I gotta get my flyer one in here. Yeah, I'm not doing C7 runs in the Steam group quite yet. Maybe one day, but not until some of the issues get resolved with it. Cookie Binger needs the fat C5 loots. What did I miss? Missed something over here, right? Actually, we can aura it up a little bit more. I think this is where I was, the aura placements I was using back in the day. Same as, basically use the same medallion on every single builder there, no swear. If you use a medallion with defense speed and defense crit, and then go rate, range, and power transfer, it works in every single defense. Now, in the PDT's case, I would swap out that range for explosive poison, personally. Unicorn got killed. These C5 mobs too tough for you there, Uni? Is that how it is? Nah, Fuchsia, you'll get gear upgrades for whatever you're wearing. So if you're wearing full C1 gear, you'll get C2 gear. It's all gating. You'll get junk gear, basically, if you're wearing junk on any of your heroes. I used Flame Auras at C5 all day long there, Herobrine, when we were in C5. EMP orcs are not even remotely an issue. I mean, like one aura might get disabled per wave. One aura per lane, that is. And everything else is just going to get wrecked. But yeah, I was flame R-ing it up when we were still doing C5. What's going on there, Agent Chicken? How you doing? And not everybody is where you guys are at. You got to realize that. For people in C2, C3 gear, C5 is a major milestone for them. Oh, right in the drink. That was only a matter of time there. Good enough. Getting all that gold. Thank you very much for following there, Billy. I appreciate it. You can get your health on your Abyss Lord up pretty high still. But the Abyss Lord is definitely not in the same ballpark, in my opinion, as some of the other DPS. Guess it's all a matter of how you, what kind of what play style you enjoy too. The thing that kills me with the Abyss Lord and the Dryad is I hate DPS where you have to throw stuff on the ground. I've always hated that. Every game I've ever played. I want to shoot at stuff. I want to aim. You know. So that's really why you never see me playing an Abyss Lord or a Dryad DPS. Yeah, no, swearing one as well. I mean, the blockades, you know, you put stun on those blockades and whatnot. They do quite a bit. They have a massive amount of utility, so I mean, I always put defense speed in. Now, I wouldn't make that my top priority. It's because you got something in your deck that's low there, Fushi. You don't get the bottom tier of that chaos if you're wearing lower gear. You get pieces based off of what's in your deck. So, I mean, if you got campaign gear on, that's the quality of gear you're going to get. My Flame Auras are putting out about 500,000 on the dummy. The tooltip's not right on them. It's not factoring in crit properly. But yeah, anyway, there, no swear, I always put defense speed into my walls. You know, it definitely makes a big difference with like the stun and all that. You want those walls doing their attacks as quick as possible too. We got the runny nose going this morning. This afternoon, I guess I should say. Unfollowed you for some reason. It happens. No, don't play on the EU servers then, Billy. If they're lagging for you. It judges your whole deck there, Fushi, not just your active hero. So if you got somebody in your deck that's in the lower level stuff, that's what you're going to get, you know. Just how it is. You know, somebody took out my... Don't stand near the defenses when you got an assassin on you. Assassin 101. If you go near the defenses, they're gonna get wrecked. Nope, not enough mana. Uh-oh. This guy gonna die. My 20,000 HP, PDT Huntress. Nope, that's the last wave anyway. I'm not going to bother with it.
Victory is mine!
Yeah, you definitely always want to go into defense speed and crit chance for sure. That's like that's the bread and butter. The bread and butter. Oh yeah, Agent, you gotta get a little Stewie Griffin in there. That's a must-have. Oh, that'd be a little OP though, Unicorn, if the Gun Witch had big-time health scaling. And not looking good here for this one. Looks like another tab disconnect, I believe. Yep, if I can spell. This hard words to spell. Nice, Subaru. Got you a range shard. That's awesome. Well, Sidewalk mentioned that the other day. It's, you know, that's the one good thing about this as far as doing Steam group runs is it rotates the group out frequently, you know. I'll teach you how to play your guy there, MMB. Just go to my channel and watch a bunch of videos. Oh yeah, definitely side. Makes you know, makes it a little bit easier for people to get in if the group's constantly changing. The Flame Auras take a hit on Chaos 2, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with them in Chaos 1. That would be bad, Shadam. That would be really, really bad. I don't have any mods there, Billy. I got 0 mods. My channel's not big enough, in my opinion. I don't think you need mods with, you know, just a few viewers, personally. Sidewalk would be booting everybody. Yeah, I don't have any mods on YouTube or Twitch. You know what? We'll just do with the shooty shoot down the lane for the Flyers here. That's right. I'll sick Sidewalk on everybody. The second one, everybody to get banned. You know. Oh, that's right. You get all that increased mana now. I haven't done this map since then. Well, good lord. What are we going to do with all this extra DU and mana? I guess I'll just slap some random upgrades here to get full up again. Man, that's overkill on this map. Well, I'm hardly the fastest builder. I mean, I build them out pretty quick when I'm playing solo, but I go down to bare bones then, and don't use a whole lot. But there's much faster builders than I, for sure. This map is just so damn big. Yeah, Trendy likes the sidewalk. God, that's ridiculous. 2,000 DU? Is that really what I'm seeing there? Holy crap. Insanity. Let's see. Where can we go here? Alter them around a little there. Man, that is crazy, the amount of DU they put on this map. Holy shit. Anyway, guess we're good. What's going on there, Martin? How you doing? I don't have my setup. What's going on there, Geeketer? How you doing? Sidewalk is a multi-millionaire, indeed. I don't know if he's told you guys or not, but the Sidewalk's family owns all of Eastern Canada. I mean, politicians and everything all report to them. I'm just saying. All I ask for, Side, all I ask for is just a little piece of Nova Scotia, man. You can let the family keep the rest, I understand. But just a little piece of Nova Scotia. Just enough, you know, enough to build a little house and a little garden or something. That's all I ask for. Sides keep it all in Nova Scotia. Fine, I see how it is. I guess, you know, I guess once the Sidewalk Empire takes over all of Canada, then I can ask for a little piece up by like Whistler or something over in the west. Side keeps all the giveaways for himself. That's terrible. Side gives the goodies away. Martin, the way it's been going, the groups have been dropping just about every match because the matchmaking system is a little buggy right now. So yeah, just join up on the Steam group and first come, first serve. Oh, I think the Call of the Cobalt is completely awesome there, Wisp. But I think it looks cooler than its actual effectiveness. It's been doing that, Logtrog. Somebody told me that if you refresh, it will get rid of that. It's been... I had some other people mention that, too, that it was doing that kind of wonkiness. Yeah, you guys underestimate Sidewalk's Canadian power. I mean, he could just change the national language in Quebec if he so chose, you know. Side could make all of Quebec speak English if he really wanted to. There is no better. It's not a competitive game there, Billy. I probably got a couple of heroes that are better geared than Side, and Side's probably got a few heroes that are better geared than me. But, I mean, there is no better. I mean, we're all using the same strats. Flame aura plus anything. You know, there's no rocket science to the game. It's a gear grind game, you know. But, yeah. Whoever's got the most time wins, unless RNG just completely screws you. Or unless your name is Pure Chocolate Thunder and you just win everything. Everyone should change their name to Pure Chocolate Thunder. That instantly increases all RNG. You want to go ability power and hero health there, Julio. And then the pole smash shard is pretty nice. And the smashing fist shard makes dealing with rollers kind of a non-issue, which is nice as well. See, Billy, if I only made Sidewalk a mod, he could ban you right now. If you do exclamation shards there, Logtrog, it'll give you a link to the list. It's definitely all about positioning their house. You gotta make sure you're hitting the sweet spot. Generally, with the pole smash, you have to be slightly behind it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen, Billy. It's worth an effort, though.
Victory is mine!
Yeah, I'm probably gonna either change them or change them back soon. Like I said, I'm not sure how Trendy feels about all that, messing with the sounds. But I just kind of did it for fun one day where the grind was catching up to me. What's going on there, you bozo? See if it'll let us move along here. Maybe, maybe not. What's going on there, Uncle? How you doing? Sidewalk lazy mod. That's what we need. Yeah, the only mod I got on YouTube and Twitch right now is Nightbot. Yep. Crappy, crappy bug. What are you gonna do? I don't read very many Discord messages there, Bozo. You probably already are aware of that. I get spammed with quite a few of them. So there's not many private messages on Discord I read unless I recognize the name or am having a conversation with somebody. Yeah, that was my Steam there, Wisp. Yeah, I don't have conversations like that here, Bozo. What's going on there, little boy Green? How you doing? I don't know. There, no swear. Sounds a little buggy to me. I mean, are you putting an orb in it in place, maybe? Oh, I hear you, Side. I was actually lurking in the stream when that whole conversation took place. See, just in case we lose that sub-objective. I don't think we will, but you never know. Yeah, just through the Steam group there, Wisp. Gets a little tough to get into groups at times doing the carries. Let's see, let's just go like that. Throw some of these guys around here. So I don't need to put that wall there. I'm thinking Chaos 7 builds. Alright, good enough. I mean, you definitely wanted a medallion with attacks, with speed and crit on it. There, no swear, no doubt about it. I mean, it's obviously, it's something, there's something different or with your stats or whatever on that. I never put a PDT over here, huh? It's alright. Slam one down up here now. If I can quit with the fail jumping. It helps out on those flyers in this lane. The no weapon huntress. Pure deeps right here. Look at that wrecking it out. Oh. The 20k health no weapon huntress. Took it to the face. Probably work a little better on this guy. Oh, there's never any shortage of failed jumps there, Nathan. That's for damn sure. What's going on there, JB Smiley? How you doing? You guys do realize you slow everything down by trying to pin him inside the spawn like that, right? Yeah, you could. There, Subaru. I mean, it's not going to be easy for you, but you definitely could. The only real Ascension requirement for any of the Chaos tiers is Ascension 60. Get yourself the 20% crit. And, I mean, everything else helps, don't get me wrong. But that's the main thing. I mean, once you get that 20% crit, theoretically, with the right gear, you could do any map. But the chances of you actually getting geared to the Chaos 7 point without going beyond Ascension 130 are probably pretty slim. I mean, with the way RNG works, you just have to do so many runs to get the gear to get up to that point. Oh, you're making it way too tempting for me there, bozo. Nah, I mean, same with any of the other one. Like a, you know, half a day's grind or whatever, and you're up to Chaos 7. But definitely putting the time in. I actually had really, really bad luck in Chaos 6 with drops. So I did Chaos 7 in the first bunch of times in C5 gear with just a C6 purple totem. Or actually, it was a blue totem. A C6 blue totem to get the wall health. And then I jumped. Yeah, all your heroes get the ascension there, log truck. Everything's getting wrecked. I'm not sure about that one, Alexander. I've never done the math. I would doubt it's that fast, but it's possible. I'm not really sure, like I said, on the max speeds. Yeah, so I mean, if you're 1,000 Ascension and you create a new character, the second you get that character leveled up, you know, they're Ascension 1,000. They get all the points. It's been changing every map there, Bozo. The current multiplayer bugs are actually forcing that, so...
Victory is mine!
No problem there, Ludru. Appreciate you swinging in and owning up all the little guys. Alright. So, go ahead and drop the group. And in fact, I gotta hack up a lung here real quick. So, give me just a moment and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, the curse of the cookie binger. Psycho Billy, if you've already had 2 runs, you need to let somebody else in, man. Unless nobody else joins. We'll see here. God, this is ridiculous. The amount of DU you get on this map now is just insanity. I mean, nothing has a chance. Did I put the air in? Yeah, okay. I don't think I put any air in that last time we did this map on that lane. Everything still died. Ridiculous amounts of DU here. That right there is how not to do flame auras. But I'm certain it's still probably going to work. Nah, there won't be an offline mode, no swear. Everything is stored server side, so you're always going to have a connection to play it. go. Yep, no hacking. Yeah, 2K DU. Ridiculous. Did I get everything? I think so. Yeah, 2K DU is completely craziness. It was fine before with the 1500. Well, it was 1500 before, wasn't it? I think so. I don't even remember, but it was fine with that. The problem wasn't the DU. The problem was the rewards. The XP and everything was really low. Is why nobody wanted to do it. It took more time, and you got nothing else out of it. I'm not sure they're not popular. I'm sure they're going to have to do something eventually, though. Ascension as well. If you guys are looking for pure DPS, the McManus is actually not the best shot type. You get higher DPS if you use the McDougars. Single target. However, the McManus's charged primary penetrates, so it'll go through a whole pack of mobs. Where the McDougars only hits one. I got a collection of McManuses now. Those things are just dropping like crazy for me, which is nice, a nice change. Unfortunately, none of them have the right secondary stat on them. They've all got ability power. And that is definitely not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Come on out, Mr. Plague and Hawk. Come get wrecked. Got all that stuff already. 840. Very nice. Alright, Cookie Binger, have a good one, man. Enjoy your nap. There's no... I don't really understand your question there, Jericho, but there is no farming defense points. If you're talking about Ascension, that's... you just play the game. You earn it from every game mode. Yeah, get that Stunfire there, Riss. Instead of the Heavy Cannonball, go with Stunfire. It'll get the job done for you. What's going on there, Jimmy? This is right in the title there, Domino. Or Domin Boss. C5 viewer runs, trying to help some people in the Steam group get some better gear. I have no plans on getting the Switch unqualified. I've got 2 consoles now that I don't use. I mean, who knows, maybe one day. But, I mean, currently I have no plans to buy it. I certainly won't put any cash into it. I've got a PS4 and an Xbox One that don't get very much love from me. Oh, Defender medals. Yeah. Same thing there, just play the game. I mean, if you want to straight up just farm Defender medals, then pick the lowest trials tier that you can, or the highest trials tier that you can farm the fastest. The reason I say that is for the additional gold. It's 25 Defender medals every time. But the gold, of course, will go up. Damn assassins. It's all a matter of preference there, Jimmy. There is no real better combination. They're both pretty effective, so... You know, I personally would say the Monk and EV2, but, like, I know, like, Side's favorite setup is the Flamars and Oil Geysers, so, I mean, it's all a matter of personal preference, really. There is really no best and better and all that stuff. They're all really, really evened out right now. So, I mean, it's just what you like playing the most. I mean, as far as builders go, anyway, you can build. I mean, you build for the mobs, not for I'm using this, and this hero. You know. If you're in C2, you're gonna have an easier time if you stay away from using traps. Yeah, absolutely. Just gotta work. As long as you get that victory chest at the end, then it's the right setup. All about getting the loot. It's actually really good now in Chaos 7. There's Edinator. You just got to get up to Chaos 7. I've been going up quite a bit on gold. I've been going up several million a day. But I mean, I've been grinding, you know. Yeah, Juice, I just replaced some audio files. The AUG audio folder. If you just search AUG audio in Windows, it'll pop the folder up for you. OGG audio. For those that are not sure. Nothing good, nothing good. Once you get geared out in C5 gear, Zedinator, it becomes... Making the jump to C6 and C7, in my opinion, was a lot easier than getting up to C5. But then again, I've got all this Ascension behind me too, so that, you know, Ascension is definitely a factor. Get a few thousand extra crit damage in the mix and stuff like that. Let's see, we gonna get glitched? We gonna get glitched? I'm sure we're gonna get glitched. Just playing, Wisp. I play a lot of maps every day. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Dominic. I appreciate it. Yep, we're going with the tab disconnect here. I actually spelt it right that time. How odd. Deal with my inventory real quick here. Another charge shot. I don't even need any more rate and range, but I still... They were so hard to come by. It's really tough not to look for them now. But you do get a little bit more, you get a little bit more gold if you don't unwrap the shards. All sides really good at reading through comments. Kind of tough to read the in-game chat at the same time, you know. But my guess is he's probably listening to the stream and playing. Just my guess. Yeah, I'll come back over and snag it here in a minute. Oh, a little rubber bandy there, huh? Or was it just fail jumping? Could have been either. Nice, Vanashta. Always good getting the first wins in a new tier. That's awesome. Just spamming them around here now. I guess I should watch the DU, huh? You've been making me pretty tempted to reinstall DD1 their side, watching you play it. It was a really super fun game. Probably should spend less time chatting and more time grabbing your loot then, bozo. You know? The loot's gotta come first, man. Get yourself some loot. Good enough. I don't even remember where all my people are at. I think I got a... I think my Jester is level 100. I'm not certain, though. It's either level 100 or really close to it. And I think that's my only... That may be my only level 100 hero. And then, all my builders, I think, are like in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, speaking of Mondays, I'm not going to be, I may end up doing a later stream tomorrow. But I'm not going to be doing my normal 3 p.m. stream tomorrow. As I've got some stuff I need to get done. Upgrading walls. That's necessary. What, they're critting at tier 3, they're critting for 890. I think it's like, I want to say it's like 200 and something. Maybe 240 at tier 1. I'm sure there's a tier 1 somewhere. There's one. 445. Something doesn't seem right about that. It is tier 1. I guess that's what it is. Maybe I'm confusing it with something else. Yeah, definitely. It's 445 at tier 1. Good thing Quibs doesn't like those objectives. No, Bacon. Just have to have the campaign completed. I mean, if you're fresh out of campaign, you're going to get just wrecked the whole time, probably. But I'm good with it. I don't care. Let's see, who took out my PDT? Somebody standing on it over here. The blockade boost doesn't affect crit damage. There's actually no blockade anywhere near either. That's just what it is. It gets the little blue, or the little purplish glow if it's got the block boost on it. Let's see, there's got to be one, like those ones over there. You see that little purple glow around the base of it? That's the blockade boost, but that doesn't affect crit. It only affects the defense power, and it doesn't scale with power transfer. That was the first thing I checked. Yeah, Quibs is definitely not the brain of the Legion. No doubt about that. Oh man, I'm not even going to look at that medallion. Don't make me do it. Because I just know it's 60 ups. Dang, another one. God, look at this shit. This does not happen in Chaos 7 for me. I can't even look at either of those. Can't do it. I'm actually using a mark on my flame auras right now, Brandon, not by choice. But normally I would run a medallion with rate, range, and power transfer. Actually, if it was a maxed Chaos 7 legendary medallion, that's what I'm on the hunt for. I mean, not right now, obviously, but that's what I've been looking for lately. Then I would get rid of rate and put probably crit damage in it. Either crit damage or destruction, one of the two. Take the concussive shot to the face there, Ogre. The no ability power concussive shot. Still hits like a truck. Almost failed, jumped off the edge there. Yeah, they changed the swords there, Luderu. They're not class specific anymore with the Squire and the Dryad. You can interchange them now. A sword is a sword. You know, any of them can use it, which I'm glad. I think that's kind of cool. Nothing worse than finding a really, really good sword that you can't use on your Dryad or on your Squire or whatever, you know. Gotta roll it over here. Oh, and he wants to shoot his shit at me. That's not nice, Mr. Roller. Another roller. Good lord, they're everywhere. Yeah, that's how it always was, you know. You got all the, like even in Chaos 5, you'd go back and do some Chaos 3 farm runs or whatever, and there'd be legendaries all over the place. That's exactly why, though, you're right. Have some of my cold coffee here. Yummy, yummy cold coffee. Sounds to me like you probably need to do more C6 there, Miklos. The 3.5 million walls is fine. You can do Chaos 7 with that. But the rest of it's a little on the low side. Your PDTs should be doing way more than that. See, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? It's not looking good. That is for sure. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, Zeddy Nader, just join on me. Just feel free to just join. It's all first come, first served today, so hop on in whenever you get a spot open. Looks like there's going to be some spots coming open right about now here. Because this isn't going to work. I'm not actually against it changing every time, though, Nathan. It allows more people to get in. What's going on there, John? How you doing, man? This will be Bozo's last run, and then that'll free up a spot for somebody else. But it doesn't matter, because it's been dropping group every time anyway. Man, wind is just raging out here today. So weird. The rain finally stopped in the Pacific Northwest. And there was like no grace period. It went instantly to heavy wind. It's usually windy in the summer and rainy in the winter. But it's like we got no spring or fall this year. Alright, no swear. Have a good night, man. Thanks for swinging by the stream. I appreciate it. Go. I didn't kick anybody, bozo. When I kick you, you'll know it. 'Cause I'll tell you. The buggy matchmaking kicked you. No problem there, MMB. I'm going to have a lot of hero spotlights and different builds coming to the channel. I actually need to kind of get refocused on that, as I know that's why the majority of the people that watch my YouTube videos watch it for that, not to watch me sit here and destroy C7 over and over and over again. So I'll definitely have more of that incoming here really soon. In fact, I'm going to try to get some stuff recorded tonight. But now I've got this uncontrollable urge to play Arkham Knight in that PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Arkham Knight looks insanely fun. The PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds looks a lot of fun too, but I suck at it really bad. Or I'm assuming I'm gonna suck at it really bad anyway. I haven't actually played enough matches to see how bad the suck factor is. I haven't played any multiplayer shooter games like that in a while. Oh, I'll still be throwing that in the mix too, there, Herebrand. But like I said, trying to get some stuff on the channel that will actually help people out a little too. Try to get a mix, you know. Two runs is generally what I do there, Bozo. So people get 2 runs, then I like to switch it up. You know, I don't know how many people are waiting in the Steam group trying to get in, but there's usually quite a few. So I want to try to give as many people as possible opportunity to get in and get some fat loots. I'm trying to do builds that people can use, you know. So, I mean, if you're in C4 gear, that objective up there will fall. Actually, yeah, I don't need that wall up there. I usually don't put that wall up there. I'm thinking C7 is the reason. I'll get rid of it. But anyway, usually what I do is that objective will fall, and then this wall will have to take the brunt of it. But I'm trying to, you know, even on these easy mode farm runs, I'm trying to still do builds that people will be able to use themselves. And this, I mean, this is an effective C5 build if you're in C4 and C5 gear. Need to get you some power transfer, C-Pain. That is a big one. That's one of the MVP shards right now. That is for damn sure. In fact, that's one of the things I wanted to do tonight. Is I want to make a video just showing people what the most important shards per tier are. Assassin's gonna die. Flame Mars for the win. Where's old Quibs at? Oh, there he is. Dough! In the drink. It's in the description below there, Terraflies. It's called Juicy Nation, but there's a link down in the description there if you want to just click right to it. Upgrade my walls too. What the hell? Completely unnecessary, but it just force a habit, you know. F. There, Bozo. If you hold F, it will equip something on the ground. Yeah, on the C7 builds I've been doing on this map, I usually wall it right here. That's what kind of threw me off on that one. Actually, it's about time to start letting that objective fall to get more loot chances. I gotta start thinking about that. I've been saving the objectives on most of the runs I've been doing. And of course, when you're at the loot farming stage, the more mobs, the greater chance of loot, so... Yeah, it's a matter of finding the gear there, Chum. I mean, the problem now is when you swap it up, you've got to go through and swap all your relics and all that stuff, and it just, you know, it's time consuming. So, I mean, once everybody gets more gear, where they don't have to constantly gear swap, then I think you'll see a lot more different builds. Because, I mean, really, the sky's the limit right now in C7. Slimes are ridiculous. Proton beams are ridiculous. Weapon mans, flame auras. I mean, damn near anything you throw on the ground is ridiculous. Even explosive traps are crazy good, but you have to accompany it with a slow because the mobs just don't stay on top of them very long. Nice, Twister. That's the first milestone, man. I need to find me a decent bow today, is kind of what I've been hoping for. Later today, when I do my Chaos 7 farming, I'll definitely want to find a nice bow. Stun is the best way there, Wisp. Now, I didn't set you guys up very good on this run. One of the easiest things to deal with assassins, particularly on Chaos 5, is cannons with either heavy cannonball or the stunfire passive or shards. I'm using a mark right now, C-Pain, but it's not by choice. I would rather be using a medallion with power transfer. I just don't have one yet. Everyone around me is getting all the medallions, and they're taking them all from me. Cannons are pretty mean. They're unqualified. Cannons are mean as hell, in fact. So Kellyanne wants another taste. Yeah, that's what I'm using as a mark currently. Like I said, I would rather use. I mean, the mark works. You know, I'm clearing Chaos 7 with no problems. But the medallion will give you a little more consistency. Where the mark will give you bigger spikes, and the medallion will give you consistency.
Victory is mine!
Do indeed. Well, I guess that hotfix just didn't do it for the little matchmaking bug, but you know, hopefully we get a. I'm sure we're gonna get another patch soon, within the next week or two for sure, or probably 2 weeks. Within the next 2 weeks, I think we'll get some sort of another patch. But I mean, you never know. Let's see if it's gonna work. Maybe. Nope. A little disconnecting. You know, there was a bunch of Jar Jar Binks quotes I was going to put in there unqualified. But I stayed away from Jar Jar just because I know Jar Jar is kind of the bane of the Star Wars world. I think old George is wishing he would have never created Jar Jar. He got a lot of lot of hate over Jar Jar. Yeah, see, Sidewalk's not having the Jar Jar. Low-key a Sith Lord. I don't know about all that. Jar Jar is the cleaner of the Sith Lord toilets. Jar Jar Binks, toilet cleaner extraordinaire. Jar Jar is definitely a problem. Old dude down there in Jar Jar's home, Waterworld, should have done the right thing and put him down while he had the chance. You can join me from the Steam group there, Mark. Just join Steam group chat. And then you can just right-click on me when a spot comes open. God, it just feels like such overkill with all this DU. I think that will probably... Oh, shit, I missed a lane. I missed a couple of lanes. I'm a derp. Don't hit G! Don't hit G! I was like, God, how do I have that much DU left? I looked up at the DU right after I finished that lane. Alright, you can hit G now. Yeah, Wisp, it's just that matchmaking bug, you know. Just rejoin, man. I'm gonna do a few more. So it's gonna do the same thing after this match, I'm assuming, and just go ahead and rejoin me. Yeah. Come on, PDT, burn them up. Good work. Way to save the day there, Mr. PDT. Oh, he never left there, hero. Never left. I've always got a non-stop supply of derpage. No doubt about it. Yeah, you gotta give everybody a chance there, Bozo. You had your runs. Somebody else's turn, man. Gotta share the love. Not everybody's got that ping. Oh yeah, we've all had that C-Pain. Omni does that crap to me. Hits G when I'm... Right as soon as I get the mana to start building, he'll hit G. So, I mean, I've done the same thing to him, of course, as payback. Don't go near the PDTs when you got the assassins on you. Please. Little Bob Ross. I don't know if I could do the Bob Ross, man. I mean, obviously it would be funny as hell, but which one we lose? This one? This one too? Or I didn't put one down at the other place before. I think it was this map right here. Omni did it to me on. Hit G and I just went for it. Actually pulled it off, but it was pretty close. I'll have to see if I can find some Bob Ross sound files. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably end up changing it back to the default here pretty soon, just because, you know, I don't want to be messing with the game files. But it is fun to mess with, to play around with. I thought about that one. There too, unqualified. Yeah, it's not going to show you the correct stats. You can't really inspect other people's towers currently. It doesn't. The tooltips don't show you the correct numbers. I mean, they don't show you the correct numbers yourself half the time. They aren't not calculating crit properly, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. Getting there. See if we can get some kind of drops here for you guys, hopefully. Oh, Scarnash, come on out, Scarnash. Let's see what you got. Oh, he didn't want to come down here. And roll up this end. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully, I'll get lucky and get a medallion today. But I'm not gonna grind C7 too hard today. I don't think. I've just been going at it really hard the last week and having zero luck.
Victory is mine.
I like the Stewie Griffin on the win. That one's from Stradivarius. Cut that one out for me and made it. Alright. So I tell you what, guys, I'll do... Well, depending on the map, I'll do 1 or 2 more runs. If I get this map again, I'm only going to do 1 more. Oh, I hear you there, Riss. The second you don't want something or not looking for something in particular, that's when all this stuff drops. There's no doubt about it. Is it gonna make it? Not sure. Thank you very much for subscribing there, MMB. I do appreciate it. Nope. So irritating. But, I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. What's going on there, Ace? How you doing? I thought about doing some Rick and Morty too there, Chanam. Yeah, sounds like we got a little Nimbus this time. Haven't gotten this one yet today. I can't remember how I was doing this one. Let's go right there. Oh, that's right. I was doing the old spawn campy on this one. Sometimes these PDTs get destroyed, but definitely a little different. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. Just gonna not care about the sub-objective. Maybe you guys will get some loots. Did I get all the PDTs in? Nope, I did not. I'm gonna say was feeling like I was missing some. Yeah, it should work. What do we got left? Lots. Lots and lots and lots. I think that will actually get it. I'm going to spam some more of them in over here while the match runs. The problem with that one there, Bozos, is I can't use anything that's copyright protected. All the stuff from movies and all that does not have the sound copyright on it. Just the visual. So I can use all of that kind of stuff, but I can't use anything from songs that is copyright protected. What's going on there, River? I use the same thing in just about every defense RC Pain. That's, when I can, a medallion with rate, range, and power transfer. Now on the PDT, I don't use range, and instead I use explosive poison. Is the only variation I make on that one, really. It wouldn't really be fair to the people who haven't gotten runs in yet there, Bozo. So, what's going on, Twinkie? I think I might end up destroying this sub-objective for everybody. Just to get the chance at the increased loot chances. Everything's just getting owned. That was way overkill with the flame Rs, but like I said, I wanted to do builds that people could use. And although this one's very, very sloppy, it's still doable. You know, one of the front two Rs will get EMP'd for 15 seconds, and the other Rs just have to take them out when you're doing it in C4 gear. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this objective shy of bringing an assassin to it. Gonna G it up. I still don't know on that one, River. I remember when you asked me that before, though. It's such a hard question. I think what my favorite Disney movies now will get replaced by some Star Wars movie. But I'm gonna guess, I don't know, maybe Tron. I really liked Tron. Yeah, the enhanced poison is good there, C-Pain, but if you use defense rate instead, it affects the poison rate and the shot rate, not just the poison rate. It actually does the same thing to the poison rate that the enhanced poison shard does, but it will also get the poison stacked quicker. Now, if you really want to overkill it, go enhanced poison and defense rate, and watch your... Actually, you'll get below the minimum now with the higher end gear. You'll get below the fastest it can go, so it would be a waste to double stack them. What is going on with that? Little visual glitch on that aura there. Not really, Wisp. Explosive poison is gonna spread the poison. The explosive damage itself doesn't do shit, but it spreads the poison, which is the big thing. And then the poison, of course, hits like a truck. So it depends on what you're using it for, really. I mean, if you're using it more as a single target tower, then you'll get slightly more single target DPS out of it, but you're not going to spread the poison around. It's the same with every builder, Marlon. Just defense power, defense crit. Every tower's drastically affected by both, though. Defense crit is definitely the kingpin these days. But you want defense power, defense crit on your pieces as a builder. And defense speed. Crit speed and power. Defense health doesn't really matter except on walls. I know a lot of people would disagree with that, but I mean, if you have to upgrade them or repair them at the break every wave, there's nothing wrong with that in my opinion. Yeah, the poison goes off defense power, but the poison ticks will crit. And the crit damage, of course, is such a big deal right now. So, I mean, the poison itself is based off of defense power, though. Come on, Ogre. Come get wrecked. Oh, you gotta have dinner there, Tenno. Dinner is an important thing. Gotta have the grub. Yeah, I like the Avengers Wisp, but I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel guy. So without a doubt, I like all the DC heroes a little bit more. For the most part. They don't need to nerf attack speed, Shinam. They need to lower the the defense speed caps make it so that stuff can shoot faster, and then orbs will become useful. Until they do that, though, Chaos 7 orbs are completely 100% useless on just about every single defense. Sidewalk's been doing a bunch of DD1 streams there, Rivers. I personally, when I play something different, I like to play something different. I don't want to stick to the same genre. I want to mix it up a little. Get me some face shooting going on somewhere, you know? Actually, I've been pretty tempted. I know it's older, but I've been really tempted to bust out the old Nazi zombie army stuff again. That stuff was fun as hell. Oh, did it actually work? Or is it gonna boot me to a public tavern, probably? I don't know. Went to a private. It's all good. Yeah, Bozo, I think Batman would disagree with you. Batman's got something entirely different to say about all that Marvel business. Only a few good things. Well, I mean, obviously, I still got... There's still Marvel heroes that I like. I mean, the Punisher's badass. How can you not like the Punisher, you know? But one word, Batman. Enough said. It's all about the Batman. Well, ask Robin about that one there, Bozo. See how much the second Robin enjoyed that crowbar to the face from the Joker, and then say there's no losses. That was one of the most irritating things. One of the most irritating things. I actually thought ahead, and I got a bunch of first printings of that issue. And I mean, they were never super valuable, but they did, you know, they went up in value for sure. And I think I was in St. Louis. I lived in St. Louis. I was in college, and my apartment got broken into, and one of the things that disappeared was all my comics, and I lost all those guys. But I mean, I want to say I had like 30 issues of that particular one, with the Joker bashing the shit out of Robin. Well, C3 is all about the geodes there, expect. So you want to use things that will shoot through the shields. So any AoE towers, flamethrowers work really nicely. Flamethrowers, ramsters. Thank you very much there, Elandrian. I do appreciate it. You are the best. Woot woot. So anyway, yeah, climbing through the tiers. By the way, we still got a spot open there, guys. We got 2 spots open. I can't believe they didn't get filled. Anyway, it's all about knowing your enemies. You know, so if you look at the enemies that are going to be coming when you try a new Chaos tier, and you build for that, And you know, the EMP orcs, of course. The EMP orcs are gonna wreak hell on your ground defenses. The geodes, of course, are gonna reflect any projectiles. So you want to plan for all that stuff as you approach the different tiers. Elandrian's the real superhero. Anyone who can make the jump from gamer to game developer beats Marvel and DC. So hats off to you, Elandrian. I'm not going to say you're as good as Batman. I'm just not going to say those words, but you're pretty damn close. There you go, Agent. Agent made it. Thank God. Oh wow, I didn't cover this lane very good. I didn't put anything here. I went a little too ham on the auras elsewhere. I guess maybe I should think about that, huh? Here, I'm giving advice to people busting in, and the strongest advice I can give you is put defenses in your lanes. Putting defenses in your lanes are definitely a plus. Oh, this monk gonna die. There we go. Get old Gribbs. Punch old Gribbs in the face there real quick. Elandrian, I am insanely excited, man. I've been doing a hardcore Chaos 7 grind since, for the last several days. And everybody around me is getting all the fat loots. And I've still yet to find a max medallion. I can't wait to see the loot improvements. Oops, wrong homie. There we go. I'm stoked about the changes, though. I mean, I was very pleasantly surprised. I mean, you guys teased it about the Chaos 6. You know, we knew that Chaos 6 was in the works. You know, that had been thoroughly teased for quite a while. But having Chaos 6 and 7 come at the same time, that was pure awesomeness. Uh-oh, PDT's getting wrecked. That's alright. Go more Flame Auras. The Flamey Flames. Yeah, that's awesome, Landrin. I mean, there's been no greater confusion, I don't think, than the gear gating system. So, I mean, I think it's going to be awesome getting some nice changes in the mix. Let's see. Let's go with a Flame Aura here. That'll take care of those flyers. Not that it really even matters, because everything's gonna die. And then these Flame Auras will actually take care of those flyers from that lane. However, I can overkill it. It's not like I've never overkilled anything before. There we go. A billion Ascension. So Elandrian, could you say how many people are over Ascension 1000 now? I think it's... I personally think it's only 2 or 3, but I'm not... obviously, I don't know. Just from the people I've talked to. Nice there, Bozo. Yeah, we should have dragged those assassins over. In fact, let's get a... If anybody gets an assassin on them, if they think about it, let's knock this East Gate lock out too. See if we can get some fat loots for you guys in Wave 5. Nope, too late now, I think. All the sins are dead. What's going on there, Cairo? Cairo, I think I asked you, but I'm not positive if I did or not. I was told you did that little the artwork on that little little cobalt. That's the little that was running around Discord there. Is that true? Is that your art? Because it looks just awesome. Yeah, no ascension cap there, Betancourt. Not currently. Of course, something could end up changing with it by release. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, that one stayed alive. Which is kind of awesome. I mean, I like the thought. I like the thought of having unlimited progression. I think that's pretty awesome. And I understand it creates a big gap from a newer player to a veteran player, but I mean, the thought of always progressing is definitely a really cool thing. I mean, it adds unlimited replayability, really. Yeah, the devs can't be on the list. That'd be cheaty. I'm thinking I'll get to 1,000 Ascension probably, I don't know, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. The whole team is the whole team's at like 1,500 Ascension except Isom. Isom is Ascension 62. Poor Isom. Not here to defend himself. That'd be a good thought there, Minders. It would be pretty cool to just see where you stand. I mean, there's always going to be Ascension grinders. And, you know, with me, my RNG is so bad. I always have a bigger problem just finding loot, so I don't bother with the grind and Ascension. But I do think it's pretty cool. Ludru, I'm pretty sure you're probably still in the top 5 or 10%. 500 Ascension is huge, man. That's awesome. Alright, let's keep going here. There's pure chocolate RNG over in Twitch. The guy with all the fat loots has arrived on the Twitch stream. You're gonna have to change your name there, PCT. You need to make it pure chocolate RNG. Oh, what the heck? It actually worked again? I mean, I said it before. I'll say it again. The biggest ascension milestone, in my opinion, is first off hitting 60 and being able to max that crit chance, and then second off would be hitting 210 and being able to max your crit chance and the range gambit. I'm not sure there, Ludra. Let me take a peek. Yeah, Omni's sleeping. Omni's not online, which is a rarity, so I'm assuming he's sleeping. Nope, wouldn't let me join. Probably for the best. That guy doesn't sleep. He didn't sleep at all. Pure chocolate RNG's got the big test tomorrow, huh? Pure chocolate RNG. One of these days, I will have your luck. Man, all this mana. They're crazy. Anyway, guys, feel free to join me. Or did I leave the Steam group? No, I didn't leave the Steam group. I'm still there. So, gonna keep on rolling here. Thank you very much for following there, Donnie. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely there, Donnie. I'm actually a big fan of the monk right-click, the ranged monk. It's pretty beast. Yeah, we'll have to show a Landry here, because I haven't really talked to any of the trendy peeps about that. But I got a little carried away at Landry, and I changed some sound files. I wanted to do, originally my thought was I wanted to do a Galactic Knight. So like when I upgrade this here, you got the R2-D2. But I didn't really check on any of that ahead of time. I got the R2-D2. I got the Darth Vader. When a legendary drops, it's the legendary loot sound was changed to "Want to be a baller." Let's see here. What else was there? I changed the EV2's charge shot so that it's a little bit more pew-pew. It's actually the sound file from the front cannons of a TIE fighter. I mean, I definitely ended up getting a little carried away. You could definitely say that. Let's see. Alright, that'll probably get it. The official Rick and Morty sound pack for DD2. I'm gonna change it back just because, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the original sounds. I was just having a little fun on the side. So I'm assuming it's going to be a no, Elandrian, but do you know if there's any word if Trendy will be at PAX Prime this year by any chance? Or are conventions off the table for a little while? Oh, and Chewbacca to start the wave. Can't forget about Chewbacca. Anyway, it would be completely awesome if you guys were at PAX Prime this year, because, you know, I live right down the road from Seattle. So I try to go to that as often as I can. That would be cool. Yeah, they are. It's... You know, you definitely have to weigh the benefit that a company would get out of going to conventions. It costs so much money, and what you actually get out of it, you know, is probably pretty slim in a lot of cases. Not really sure what Trendy's stance on it is there, Kyra. So, I mean, I kind of went with the whole ask for forgiveness rather than ask for permission thing. So I'll probably end up changing them back, because like I said, there's nothing... The in-game sounds are awesome as they are. I was just kind of having a little fun on the side. The Chewbacca thing gets me the most. Or the legendary drop. I gotta get a legendary drop here for Elandrian to get the effect of that one. That was actually the first one I added in. Did I put air defense down there? Yeah, I did. Alright. Damn assassins. Take the hipster back to DD1. Wrecking it now. That's terrible there, Ludru. You're gonna have to change it to Rude Lou for that one. Yeah, I've definitely been tempted to reinstall. This is the strategy I used for it right here, Lucifer. Actually, I put heavy, when I was doing C5, I'd put cannonballs up here too. And the heavy cannonballs just owned the assassins. Not gonna play no Eternity their side? Dungeon Defender's Eternity was fun. I bet I put 1,000 hours into it. You can look for it on Steam there, Billy. It was kind of a transition game in between Dungeon Defenders and Dungeon Defenders 2 that got helped Trendy get the Playverse system dialed in, I think. Of course, that's not the official word. I think I got a Dungeon Defenders Eternity Sitting in my Steam library side. If you'll play it, I'll give it to you. But you gotta, it's starting to grind all over again. Never too late, Billy, never too late. See, side, if you just sold off a little piece of, just a small chunk of Nova Scotia, then it wouldn't be a problem. You know, don't try to send me no offers for mainland Canada. It's Nova Scotia or nothing. Dungeon Defenders 3. There it is. Here's a legendary. Another. They're dropping everywhere now. Good lord. Fat loots all the way around. Oh, I would jump on Dungeon Defenders 3 in a second when it comes. There's no doubt about that, but, you know, got to get Dungeon Defenders 2 released first, and then think about that down the road. Yeah, that's easy enough there, Billy. The Daily War set in what? 3 hours and 15 minutes? Yeah, I think the daily resets in 3 hours and 15 minutes, or 4 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. And then just do that, and you're good. You got it, man. Or just play, like everybody mentioned, just play 16 games and you're set. I was using... I did 2 different flavors of DPS Monk there, Donnie. I did like a hero damage, hero health build, and an ability power hero health build. If you go with the ability power option, then you just want to go ability power hero health on everything you can. And then go with everything, you know, you got the pulse smash shard, and then you got the smashing fists shard. They're both nice. You can throw that Chi Blast shard in the mix too, just because Chi Blast is just beast. Oop, here I'm upgrading stuff at the end of wave 5. I'm so smart. What's going on there, Joyce? How you doing? 4 hours and 13 minutes, C-Pain says. Sounds right. Something like that. I knew it was either 9 or 10 o'clock my time. I wasn't positive which, though. Alright, so I'm going to leave party on this one. Get some fresh people in there. That's Bozo's 3rd run, so he's had one more run than everybody else today. $10 Yeah. I knew it was either 9 or 10. I know I always miss it. I can tell you that. I get the, the low daily and forget to re-roll it because I'm already in maps and it ends up auto-completing on me and I miss out on all the fat loots. Alright, bags are all full up. They're getting there. Let me just delete some of this stuff. Don't need any of that stuff. Kind of tough not to look for another Deadly Strikes, even though I just know I don't need it. So, let's see, did it get one? Nope. Corruption's bargain. I've been spending the crap out of mine, Shanam. I've been hoarding up all the... hoarding all of the gold and spending the metals. So I'm doing nicely on the gold. 70, back up to almost 78 million now. I'll be over 80 million by the end of the day today. Or by the time, I can't say by the end of the day, by the time I go to sleep. When I go to sleep will be 5 or 6 in the morning probably. Nice bacon shaking. Defense rate and power transfer are the shiz. There are some good ones, that's for sure. Yeah, I think that's probably enough PDTs. Do the same thing. If I can remember to, I'll drag an assassin over to that objective to wreck it so we get a little more loot. A little more of the fat loots out of the deal. Yeah, I better get that far lane before I get too carried away in the mid here. Get this side all juiced up. Let's see here. Good enough. 220 left. What did I miss? I feel like I did something a little different here somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure it'll still work. Hopefully. It'd be pretty embarrassing to fail the C5 and C7 gear out of pure derpage. Alright, Donnie. Have a good one, man. Thanks for swinging by the stream. I appreciate it. What's up, Wrecked? There's RNG Part 2. We got Pure Chocolate RNG and Wrecked RNG. Or I guess it should be RNG Wrecked. Nah, Bozo. You've had your share, man. You gotta give other people an opportunity. Don't take advantage of your ping. That's not right. Don't make me boot you, man. I don't want to be that guy. So did you get yourself your third medallion just casually yet there, Wrecked? Or are you sticking with 2 for now? It's all good. Appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, like I said, Bozo, don't make me kick you, man. I don't want to be that guy, but I got no problem being that guy. But don't make me be that guy. It takes, you know, some people playing from different parts of the world, it takes quite a while to get connected. Get rid of this objective. Maybe. There we go. Get you guys some more loots. In fact, I think I'll throw another flame arrow down there. Oops, that's not the flame arrow hero. There we go. Get another one right there at the opening. Now that I just destroy my own PDTs, no. That was like the worst move ever, jumping through there with rockets shooting at you. Worst move ever. It's a good question there, Chinam. Ramsters actually go completely beast mode when someone does use direct command. The reason it was being used so much in Chaos 5 is because there were so many people that were abusing the right click with their mouse macros or auto clickers or whatever. But I mean, Ramsters are just machines. You're not seeing many Ramsters in Chaos 7 right now because they just get destroyed. They get wrecked so fast. Come on, Quibs, what you got? No good loots. There's Omni. Good morning, sunshine. White Sushi, what up, man? It's what, 2 a.m. at Omni's house and he's rolling out of bed? Sounds about right. Oh yeah, Lady Orcs do hurt. They hit like a truck. It's all full now, Lucifer is probably why. Nah, Omni plays all night, and he plays until, what, till noon after staying up all night, and then finally attempts to go to sleep. Getting rolled here. Well, it's what I'm saying, Lucifer, is it probably fills up really fast. You're not going to see it on the stream right away. Depending on how your connection is, it can be anywhere like 15 to 30 seconds delay. So, I mean, if someone else queued into it first, even if they're not loaded into game yet, the spot's still taken as far as the game is concerned. $3 billion damage. What map were you doing? I didn't think there was any maps that had that much mob health on them. That's a shitload of damage.
Victory is mine.
Side don't understand all that UK terminology, Omni. Yeah, but you've spent like 6 billion hours on the interwebs there, side. The interwebs will teach you everything that you need to know about the rest of the outside world. It's almost as good as going outside. Alright guys, I'm going to do one more and then I'm done for sure. It's 6 p.m. Actually, I got to get some things done before stores and stuff start closing now. Nice there, Riss. Getting the goods. Yeah, you know, Sidewalk, there is something else on the internet besides just the dirty pictures, you know. Going outside is what people used to do in the early 80s before the interwebs became a thing there, iPoker. It's that place with that big ball of fire up in the air. The big ball of fire. One of my friends I was playing the Division with used to give me a hard time about that because he's a outdoor photographer, takes a lot of nature pictures and stuff for a living. And he's like, yeah, it's that place you used to go to back in the day when you were a kid. No, Mike, finally made it. Guess walls would be helpful, huh? You never know. They might come in handy. Doop. That ain't gonna work. Try that one instead. Did I get them all? Let's see. Let's do the two outsides first. I always tend to go a little too ham in the middle. I mean, really, to be honest with you, with Chaos 7 gear on, anything more than just one per entrance is probably overkill, but like I said, I want to do builds that people can actually use on their own. Let's see. Let's go ahead and fill the mid out now here. Yeah, this is the last one, Cairo. I've been grinding it out for a few hours now. I wanted to get some runs in for the Steam group because I've just been neglecting the Steam group too much lately. That's terrible. Terrible placement. But we got nowhere else. Let me just do that. There we go. Anyway, a lot of folks have been asking for Chaos 3 and 4 runs. I figured we'd skip all that and go right to Chaos 5. And just have no requirements to join other than having completed the campaign. So wanted to get a few hours in. Coming up, by the time this run's done, we'll be at the 3-hour mark. So figured that's fair for now. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the channel there, Brandon. You don't want the Omni-Carry side. He takes all the fat loots and keeps them for himself. Come on, objective, go down. Nope. He died too quick. Oh, there it goes. My favorite character, Little Boy Green, is without a doubt the EV2. Absolutely love the EV2. As a builder, as DPS, it's pure awesomeness. If I had to like rank the top 3, looking at not just active playstyles and DPS, but looking at building and the different defenses available, I'd probably have to go like EV2, Monk, and then maybe even Squire or Abyss Lord. Squire or Abyss Lord would probably be 3. It's all good there, Cairo. Maybe today will be the day for me. I'm really, really hoping I can, at some point, get a badass medallion from C7. But, like I said, Omni sucks all the loot right out of the air. It's like the loot vacuum cleaner. Constantly stealing the loot. Just brutal. I want to, River. I actually want to do that. I haven't done the Hopeless Rescue Challenge yet. I want to do that live, but I'm not really sure when I'll do it. Tonight, I planned on doing a live stream tonight, but I think I may get some videos recorded instead. I'm not positive yet. We'll have to see how that rolls around. That loot's on the ground. Yep, Omni is indeed the loot vacuum cleaner. There is no doubt. I want to look at the shot types. Does anybody know, is Falcon Shot still a thing? Is there still Falcon Shot in the game? I haven't been playing with the Huntress much, so I haven't looked at the new bows. Oh, it's not annoying when anybody else gets it, Omni, only you. I don't mind anybody else getting the fat loots. They're all deserving. That's what Omni should change his name to, Loot Vacuum. See, it's no longer Omni 28cc either. It's now Omni 28 RNG. Just like Pure Chocolate RNG and Wrecked RNG. Omni's a member of that crew. Poor Sidewalk and I rolling around with all the purples. You're supposed to pay in snarky comments, Side, don't you remember? That's all that Omni requires. Wrecking them. Alright. Oh, Slick Kellyanne. Getting wrecked. Well, the PDT is a little different because, like, I like to get that poison spreading around. So I use explosive poison, defense rate, and power transfer. I take the range out in exchange for the explosive poison. 177 mobs left. Might as well grab this loot chest, or this mana chest here, huh? What's my favorite enemy? Well, I think the assassin right now definitely adds the biggest twist into the game
Victory is mine.
that has been in the past. I think it would just be Omni ML RNG there. Omni. I don't think you can go 2Gs. I don't think you can go MLG RNG. That just wouldn't be right. But, you know, it doesn't have to be MLG. It can be ML RNG, you know? Well, the weapon manufacturers do a little more damage, Jake, but the protons have the CC in the mix. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for, really. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for tonight, though. Like I said, I'm not positive. I may or may not be back later on. I really need to get some videos recorded. And I just been, you know, I've been doing the grind and live streaming quite a bit. But I need to get off my butt and actually get some tutorial type stuff done. But anyway, that will do it for now. So I will see you guys later.